Yes, hi. So this is the grid we created, and we will now see if you can see this grid closely. We have created this grid with one alternate up and down this thing. Now we are going to start the weaving. I have been consistently harping on one thing, that you have to continuously weave with me while I am doing this step by step. So these are the two sticks I have, and I am going to insert. See, the check for a correct stick is only that they have to be, you should be able to insert them, and then you're just going to bend them here like this together. Yeah, and then you make something, this kind of a thing. So you have these two long things to weave. Now from any corner of this stick of the grid, you're going to pick up one, and you are going to see, you can see I'm just going to put this inside. You can see that, see, like this. Yes, now if the one which is up, that goes down, and the one which is down comes up, so you have a V kind of a shape. You take the stick near that, in that V. Are you able to get that? See, so now once again the one which is up goes down, and the one which is down comes up, so you again have a V formation, and in that V you will take the stick in between, and then you will just hold it, see, like this. Can you see? It's a twist. See, it's a twist. Yeah, so now once again the one which is on the top goes down, and the one which is down comes up, and then there's again a V formation, and you take this stick in the V formation. See, this is how it is, this is how it comes. Yeah, and just closely watch what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead with the same kind of a pattern. So I'm taking the one which is down, going to take that up, and the one which is up goes down, and in that V formation again I take this inside. See, like this. Yes, now once again I am going to take once again a V formation. It's a very simple and a very easy thing. You continuously go on doing it. So it's again a V formation, if you see, and in that V formation the one which is the grid, the stick of the grid, that comes in. See, so we are going to weave this continuously here until here. So I'll catch you back in the next video when I reach here. Please go on weaving parallelly with me. That will be easy for you to understand. Yes, so I have finished the first level of weaving. I have finished the first circle of weaving. Now I'm going to have two more, so that I get such a big base for the basket after the two, and then I'm going to pick my basket up. So I have this, and I'm just going to continue taking the V shape, and then continue taking this into the V shape. See, this is exactly what I'm doing. You can see I'm making a V shape, and can you get what I'm doing? See. So I hope you visited my page, which is UpCRT Vrishali, and my name is Vrishali, as you know, and my page UpCRT has lots of other things that you can see, which is also recycling and the lambs and everything. Okay, so I'm here on the second one, and you have to just keep it close, and then again I go on like this. This way. Can you see this? I think I don't want to make a very big basket, so I am just going to go ahead and pick up the basket from this level. So here it is. Here you have two, here two, and there's only one. So this probably should be my last circle, where I will now just, I'll show you in a moment. See. So this is how it is. From here I am going to pick the sticks up, because I don't want the basket too big, and now my the sticks are over here. So I'm going to take two more new sticks, and I'm going to just see, I'm just going to insert them. the bigger size goes into the smaller side and the smaller size in the bigger size, so it's reverse. See, if this is big, for this stick it is small, so so it's easy for me to just insert them together. So this is the continuation of your stick now, and you go on weaving. And now just see how I'm going to, for the next video I'll just show you how I'm picking up the basket here. So I'm going to make a shape for that basket. I'm going to make a shape kind of a thing for the basket. You will see how I make it. And then this is not a very big basket, it's a simple basket. You can, the size of the basket increases on the sticks, so you go on making the sticks, adding the sticks, you have a bigger size of the basket. Okay, so I want my basket of see, this is the base, I can use this, and this is where it is. So what I'm going to do is, if you can see the weave here now, I'll just show you how it goes. See, this is, I don't want to move this one, so this remains here like this, and I am going to just again cross this. I'm going to cross this like this, and I'm going to take it in here. I want to make sure that my basket more or less remains around the same, the tin that I have kept in between. This is half filled, but if you have something weight wise, you can just keep it inside, and you can just keep on doing it. I'm going to change the angle of the camera for ease, so that you know that you know how exactly I'm going to weave. Just hold a sec. I'm just going to change the angle of the camera. See. Okay, so here it is. This is how. Again, see, are you able to get that? It's nothing, I'm just taking a V cross and trying to maintain the shape of this particular container that I have taken in between. See, can you get it? Yes. The more closer you are to this, the more you are maintaining the shape of your basket according to the shape of the container. Okay, so now I have actually cut this off with the scissors, and I'm just going to stick them below here, and now final look of the basket would look something like this. Now this is what I have cut with the scissors, and I'm just going to take a little glue gun, and I'm going to put the glue gun here like this, and I'm going to stick this. This is a problem with the glue gun, you know, it's too hot. But yes, the advantage is it sticks very fast. So this is what it is. This is one end. So yeah. Okay. Here, this is the one. I'm going to just put glue. While you stick the ends, you make sure that you nicely pull them, otherwise if the ends are loose, this entire border becomes loose. So you nicely pull them and make them sturdy. So this is how your basket looks. This is the basket that you have. Now you can color it any other color that you want. You can do whatever decoration you want, you can add any ribbon or anything that you want, and you can just go ahead and put something, some sweets or whatever, you know, just add something. The next basket, I'll be sending you videos for the next basket. It will be with something to do with a cardboard base, and the finishing of all the basket is going to be the same for this one. And there are various other type of baskets we will do, but presently, since we are learning, the finishing of all the baskets will be the same. So later on in the advanced stage, we learn different kind of finishings for the different kind of baskets. This is the most simplest and the most cleanest finishing that you can have. The other one is that just putting it inside or just bending this thing, but that's very primary. It really doesn't give that kind of a clean finish. This finish is the best one which you can use. You can keep on trying. Trial error is the best way to learn when you are doing something, till the time you get that perfect look. So this is your basket, and you can color whichever color you want. You can put a ribbon at the border, and you can have a small bow here, and that is what it is. I mean, right? All right, then wait for the next video. It is going to be a video with a base of a cardboard. The basket is going to be of a cardboard base, and then you can add a handle or something to that basket, and you can just use it for anything else. All right, ciao then, bye bye.